The Saints headed to Spotless Stadium in round 19, searching for their second interstate victory of the year. Jade Gresham hit the scoreboard.
Pulls it back. What a sensational kick to Gresham.
But despite dominating possession early, inaccuracy allowed the Giants to stay in touch. Tim Membry found his range, and with Gresham running riot,
Come to Gresham, who has a little look over the shoulder and says, I can kick this one.
the Saints drew close in the third term. But despite the efforts of Jack Stephen and another shutdown job from Jack Steele, the Saints fell 25 points short.
Nathan Freeman.
After almost 5 years, the time had finally come for Nathan Freeman. The resilient Saint cast aside a series of hamstring injuries to make his AFL debut against the Dogs. Alan Richardson's men were on song early in their round 20 encounter, with Seb Ross leading the way.
Seb Ross around the body for the first goal. Get there!
Jack Loney was proving dangerous in front of goal.
Here's Loney again. He's already kicked one. Kicks his second.
But it was Ross who topped the stats sheet with 23 disposals and 3 goals at the main break.
Bending back. He has done it.
But after Tom Hickey went down with a hamstring injury, the ruckless Saints were no match for the Dogs in the third. An improved showing in the final term helped to limit the damage, with Ross certain to dominate the votes. The Saints were back under Friday night lights against the Bombers, flooding their 7th debutant of the year in Ben Patton.
Yeah, it's just the start of your journey, so have a crack and go and enjoy it, mate. Why not?
Another special from Jade Gresham got things started.
He should kick a goal here, Gresham, and he will. Good one. Beauty.
While Jack Billings was busy with 2 goals in the opening quarter.
Billings with the left foot, kicks his second.
Gresham was again in the thick of things in the second term.
Armitage sweeps, handball, Gresham goal. Well done, Saints.
Before Nathan Freeman enjoyed a moment to remember.
Now this man has been battling, and have a look at the teammates get around him.
The Saints dominated possession for long periods, but a late lapse allowed the Bombers to sprint away. After a disappointing third term, Ben Long provided this highlight.
Oh, yes!
While Ben Patton bagged the first goal of his AFL career.
Gee, I reckon he's just squeezed it. He has. Family are loving it.
But on another disappointing night, it was Seb Ross that was a standout, with a career-high 43 possessions. There was more than just pride on the line in round 22, with the Saints and the Hawks uniting for the Blue Ribbon Cup on the 20th anniversary of the Silk Miller murders. Desperate to respond after a disappointing 2 weeks, it was Jack Steele that got the Saints on the board.
And kicked the Saints' first goal.
Up against Brownlow favourite Tom Mitchell, Steele was a standout, while Jaron Geary put the brakes on Isaac Smith. The Saints' forward pressure lifted in the second, with goals to Jack Billings and Tim Membry setting the scene for a tight second half.
Membry to kick another one for the Saints.
Ben Long's desperation was on display,
Sure, Long got him.
as Jack Loney stood tall in the third term, with 3 crucial goals to keep the Saints in touch. But the Hawks held on in a thriller, despite valiant efforts from Seb Ross through the middle and Jade Gresham. The Saints were back under the roof for the final game of the AFL season, hoping to finish on a high against the Kangaroos. Veteran Sam Gilbert was a surprising first goal kicker in what would turn out to be his last game for the club.
Here's an opportunity for Gilbert. He's got it curling, and curling beautifully.
But it was the Roos who wrestled control. Jack Billings unloaded from distance,
He's given it plenty, Jack Billings, and that's a good goal.
while Ben Patton kept his cool to add
Now
another.
he gets a chance, scrambles it on the boot,
Well done.
and puts it through.
Jack Steele was influential through the middle, but it was Jack Stephen that ignited the comeback with 2 brilliant goals.
Have a look at the dash, just barreling through Jack Stephen.
But despite Tim Membry joining the party, and another strong performance from Seb Ross, the Saints were unable to stop the Roos from claiming a 23-point win.